to share.
Yeah.
I do want you to share my story.
Yeah.
It was like really, sometimes really emotional when I was reading through them, because some of them are like really happy, some of them were sharing like something really deep, and maybe they didn't share, or people didn't know about that thing about them, and I was really surprised how some people felt comfortable to share their story with me, even if they knew it was, I'm gonna be the only one that's gonna know that person who sent it. And I feel like really, in a way, like almost like proud. Okay, they trust me. I wasn't sure if people were what they're gonna say. I was like so worried after a couple of days. Oh no, I have no story. Do I have to invent something like ChatGPT or something? And then the stories kept coming in here, and I have more than 200 words. I told them, okay, 200 words, because maybe some people don't want to write a lot, and it's gonna be way easier for them just to, okay, even then I was like, okay, even if you send it one paragraph, just send something. And then okay, I'm gonna send you something, and somebody sent me like 2 pages of like story or a poem. Somebody sent me their story, and then after a few days they wrote it. They wanted to be more impactful, more powerful. So I hope mine is the same. So I was really happy, and I was thinking about continuing this project next year. To like, because I know I'm gonna meet other people on the way. I started to post more on Instagram and to connect with other people. I feel like I connected more with other students because I organized the auction at the university, so I feel like I know more people. And maybe they can trust me with their own story. And I continue this idea, not just to replicate my own story in paintings or ceramics, like other people, to give them like a voice. And it's not necessarily has to be, oh my god, a happy story, or it not necessarily has to be a sad story, or even like something happened in your life. When she was telling me about vegetables, I 50% I believe it's a good
I like that, and it's not for you because you are research about so much. I
Well, it is the first experiment
But
we're doing.
I think it took me out of my comfort zone to take more. Because now I'm like, okay, I can't wait to buy another canvas. Do something more.
Do you think next time we're going to be different?
I found another residency, and you have to say, I was thinking maybe to continue the concept, but I do want to have a show in the country.
And it was also some references, so you use whatever you're using in video and photograph as a reference for future residencies, and definitely share it with the students.
I feel more confident now with the ceramics, because some people were telling me, okay, you have to find another way to hang them, because you have those little hooks, but maybe some people want to hang them somehow else.
Yeah, this is something you can do. Yeah, it's nice, but it will be
Because if you glaze on the bottom, it's going to stick to that.
I know.
It's because the timing is so. I mean, I think I risked a lot with doing the ceramics.
That's a very cool thing. Push that aside. That one is your medium.
It calms me. It gives me like.
This is without doubt my favorite set of pieces because I know the story and I know how Elena has connected with her intuition to create the composition from like fragments of the tale that she was told. She's created something that connects really deeply beyond just the works that were shared. So it's a very powerful piece from where I see it.
I can see you have a piece in your hand.
This is a gift and it's very precious.
Hello everyone, thank you very much for coming. We are very happy to introduce this exhibition. The topic of this exhibition, the residency. This exhibition is within and our great artists. I want to ask Vincenzo, who is an initiator of this art residency, to tell more about this program. Then I will introduce our artists and then artists will tell a bit more about this series of awards.
So guys, thank you for coming tonight. Later to see a lot of beautiful faces that I already know and something like this too. This is actually over after 6 months of a very intense art residency program. We've been involving 12 artists so far, and we are finishing very well. We have been very happy with that because I really wanted when we conceived this program involving as much as much as possible, giving the opportunity to develop their practice, to enjoy in a space by themselves and try to really think about their practice, not for just showing how beautiful we are, fantastic we are as artists, just to really reflect about ourselves as artists and try to develop. Crying is always fantastic. And yeah, so we've been having a very fantastic work about this so far, and we want to really thank Mariana for allowing us as a Bow Art to put again in place this beautiful idea of being together and trying to discover also every practice, every artist, and so on. It's always a discovery. Also, if you don't like the stuff that you see, and we've seen a lot of stuff during these 6 months, you can definitely understand something, you can definitely discover something interesting, you can see little details that can also implement your practice that can be very interesting. And then we conceived this open call for the students, which we really wanted. Say this is a good opportunity at least to try to write a proposal as the first time and try to do your first experience in the art world as a professional artist. We received very beautiful proposal, and it was quite challenging. We had this long conversation in terms of analyzing which award, and all of them were beautiful way from the UEL. We were very surprised about the quality of the work, but at the end, some just, well, it was powerful from our perspective, and we also seen very happy about the choice we've been set because we've been very keen to work. We've been probably the only artist working so hard so far, and we are very happy and proud of what you can see and what you really achieved at the end of this program. I hope this is going to be the first start, the first residency. I still remember the first day, she was completely worried and panicking. I said, what have to do? I don't know, there are too many slides, too big, I don't know what to do. And now I see you very much more confident, and definitely I'm sure that next time they're going to be even more confident and enjoying even more activities. well done, congratulations, very happy for you, for us, and let's see next year. This was more probably with more students, and let's see what's going on. Very congratulations.
I just want to say thank you, Elena. We're happy to have you here. I've seen since day one how excited you were. I've seen you working really hard, and that is really inspiring. Thank you, Vincenzo, for coming with the idea. I think it's very important to support the artists. I love the idea of artists from different sides and networking. Sometimes, you know, as artists, we are isolated in our studios. It's always nice practice to go out, meet people, especially meet community, and also bring art to the community as a, you know, in a friendly way. Victoria, it's been amazing working with you. I'm so happy with all the things you have put together. Thank you very much. Well done, everyone.
And now more about our amazing artist, Elena Danescu. She's a Romanian-Hungarian artist based in London. And I was very impressed by your application from the first my side at it, because of the idea how you can show people through this kind of masks and to show actually their souls, their stories. And because this series it's about stories of of people who with the stories which transform them in any way, like their souls, and they're very personal ones. And so it's also about your communication with those people, how you manage actually to make these people to be open to you. Yeah, to open their very sacred and valued stories, and through this very not direct form, how we can actually impress ourselves and impress others. And because the main idea of this art residency is about to involve this community from this area, to show these people and to make people part of the art. Maybe this is also the most important. And we did great. It was a great pleasure to work with you. And if you want maybe to add more about your works, your experience now, to make people understand a little bit deeper on this, it's helpful.
Coming from Romania, coming to UEM, I started to do ceramics after a project called Sculpture Now, and I felt more comfortable with ceramics, even if it was I never knew what's going to happen. They might crack while they dry or in the kiln. And I wanted to have, when I saw the opportunity for the residency, and I saw the email with the outcome, I was like, oh, now I'm going to say really thank you for applying. But somebody else got the residency, and then I read the email. I was like, oh my God, I was so happy, I couldn't sleep. And when I was thinking to apply, and it says it was mainly, the application was related to the community. So when I was I wanted to share my own story, but I wanted to share other people's stories as well. It's the word story is maybe not appropriate. I wanted to share their experiences, their life experiences, and I was so touched that people actually came forward and shared their experiences. And it was very emotional and private to read these stories, these events that happened to them, being sad or maybe had a traumatic event or something really happy, something big happened in their life and they wanted to share their experiences. So I wanted to have a show that was almost like a group exhibition, not only about me. I wanted to share everybody's story, and I want to continue this residency, take it further, reach to the community even more, share this idea, the concept to them to share their stories and create more art and more ceramics. And I was so afraid to do only the ceramics and the prints. So the paintings, they were plan B. I was let's see how that will go. And I think I stepped out of my comfort zone and I'm gonna paint more. but also I feel more comfortable now with the ceramics. And I want to thank you for the opportunity and for selecting me to do this residency. And like you said, I felt such a big pressure when I got it. Okay, now what am I gonna do? I don't want to embarrass myself. I do need to create something good. It was nice, like Mr. Eden came like 2 times. Okay, how are you doing? Like, yes, I'm okay. I'm doing this and this. So, and thank you for everyone who submitted their stories and everyone who helped me achieve this, to take this further. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, my partner, and everyone.
You need to trust the plan B.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Thank you everyone for coming, and
Thank you.
not just those who shared their stories, everyone, even if you just help me by just sending me a message like, yes, I'm gonna be there, okay, so how are you, even those messages, or when you told me like, okay, enjoy, or Elena, how can I help you with, enjoy, or how can I help you with, or hello, how are you, even those were really, really helpful. And I can't wait to sleep.
I wanted to say something too. I wanted to say something too. I was thinking to say something. Meanwhile, I got no words. I'm only left with congratulations. Keep believing in yourself. Keep working that hard as you do, even if I don't like it all the time.
You know, I haven't cooked in 2 weeks.
Yes, it was hard, but I know this is artist life. Really proud of what you achieved. I don't know, people love you, and I love you too. So stay calm.
I felt like this was like a push for me, you know, Julia, when you told me, like, take care more of myself and do your art and stop being like only to take care of other people, take care of yourself.
The thing you have to learn is to say sir and kind of and all when you get this way, you just know then the clock's perfect.
I'm more relaxed now, and I became emotional because I did invest a lot of time here, and I was messaging George like, if I would have the opportunity, I would just sleep here and not leave. And just work. And I think because it was like
You slept a bit on a bench.
I did sleep on the bench. That's why there's a
Nap.
I took a nap here. When it rained outside, I felt like the space is so peaceful and quiet. It pushed me to work more. And I wanted to even to prove people, like mainly the group that selected me and you, Mariana, like, okay, that I do deserve this space.
You do.
I do deserve this space.
No worries.
Of course you do. Sorry? Of course we do. So thank you for the opportunity.
Pleasure for us.